Welcome everybody. This is a live webinar and I thank you for being here. This is content marketing that converts customers. We're going to teach you what you need to know to get the dough. We're going to teach you how to be more successful with your content marketing. And this is a live webinar, and we're packed. We're actually oversold. So it pays to participate in Mark's webinars early to make sure that you get a seat. So I hope everybody learns. I know that everybody's going to learn something great today, that I really work exceptionally hard to give you high value. I want to make sure that this is worth your time because I hate webinars and where people just waste my time. This is me right here. My name is Mark Mikelat. You can laugh a lot, you can learn a lot with Mikelat. And I've been doing digital marketing consulting for a number of years. I've been helping businesses with their online marketing since, 1995. When the internet was kind of sort of the internet and Facebook was the Facebook and just starting, and then the hot thing was AOL. So I've been around for a while. I have some battle scars and I have some success stories and some mantras and some great ideas that I'm going to share with you. We focus on helping subject matter experts turn their expertise into revenue products. I mean, we help small businesses as well, but if you are an expert and trying to sell your expertise, your professional services, because selling services online is incredibly difficult. That's really our sweet spot. Hey, Roger got the picture. Awesome. Great, great, great. And if you're just coming on board right now, we're just getting started. We are recording this, and as a bonus for the listeners, you will get a copy of this recording sent to you in an appreciation email from me at 10:10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow morning. So we'll send that to the email that you used for the registration. Now, that was just a little bit about me, but you know what? It's not about me. It's about you. I mean, you're investing a little bit of time to be here with me today, so I want to make sure that this is really, really focused on you. I want to make sure that we are providing you exemplary value because I'm taking you away from something, your business, your family, something. You're investing some of your time to be with me today, to be with us today, so I want to make sure that I'm providing you value. So here's what I've learned some of your problems are related to content marketing. And I would love to know if these are accurate. Is there anything else? I mean, what other hot buttons might there be? Just add a little comment to the chat box and we'll make sure to cover those for you to make sure that you get exceptional value from today's webinar. You don't know what to say. Oh my God, you know, is what you say because you don't know what to say. You don't have enough time. And oh my gosh, don't we wish that somehow, some way, there were 25 hours in a day and 8 days in a week? But you know what would happen? We would just work more. Right? I actually want you to work less. I want you to be more efficient, more successful, get better results, but with less effort. And I make no apologies for that. That's what building aspirations is all about. Oh, I love it. Yeah, we've got some comments already. Carla says, oh, the correct person to send the message to. Oh, yeah, that's a critical thing. Yeah. Roger is a big fan of keep it simple, stupid, kiss. Yes. Carla is talking about catchy copy to get them to open. Yeah, right. Yeah, get their attention. Yeah. These are great things. But you know what? Sometimes you need design skills to come up with this stuff. You know, what words do I use? Do I use this font? Do I use that font? Right? And if you're a graphic artist, that's easy, right? Well, not really, because a graphic artist has gone to school for years to make it look easy, right? So they've developed some skills. It looks easy because they've put the time, effort, and energy into developing these design skill sets to really create the content that is eye-catching, that gets results. Let's see, Ray says, Not enough skills in integrating social media to the website and email. Oh, yeah. Oh, these are perfect questions. Oh my gosh. You guys are in the right place because I'm going to talk about these things and I'm going to show them to you in a live demo. You need this strategy. You need to know how to put this together, but I'm an extremely practical, results-oriented person. And we've got a lot of my fans on the calls here, and I love my fans. That they've known from my workshops and keynote speeches that I'm an extremely results-oriented individual. You know, you need to know the strategy, but sometimes you need to know what button do I click, you know? So it's like, oh, this is great. This is all pie in the sky, Mark, you know, but I've got like 9 minutes. You know, how can I do this? Yeah, I understand the challenges, and we are going to get there. And I'm not only going to explain it to you, but I'm literally going to show it to you. First, we're going to give you the foundation, and then I'm going to show you with a great content creation tool. Not even a management tool, a creation tool. A tool that will help you create this stuff and address these problems for you. Because once we address these problems, I want you to get more. And I want you to get more customers. I want you to get more clients. I want you to get more sales. I want you to get more exposure. I want you to get more revenue. I want you to get more. Now, not only do I want you to get more, but quite literally, I want you to work less. Okay? Oh, I need to work more to get more results. No, you need to work better. You need to work more efficiently. And when someone works with me, when someone consults with me, they know that I'm a big fan of systems. And I'm going to show you a system to really tap into the fact that you have limited time, budget, and skill sets to get this done. And we're going to give you the system so that you can put it all together to get more. Because eventually you need the results. And I am, oh my gosh, 100% focused on the results. I always have been my entire life. I mean, just go online and Google me, okay? I don't have one book, I have 3. I don't have 8 videos on YouTube, I have 800, okay? I don't have 1 e-course, I have 21 e-courses. Because I know that you're, oh my gosh, I wish someone would just show me how to do this, get me to the results. Well, back in the day, I've consulted with some very large companies. Hilton Grand Vacation, The Gap, Travelocity, Coach, Banana Republic, Harry and David. Oh my gosh, have you had their chocolate-covered strawberries? Oh, so good. World Wildlife Fund, Union Bank, Hotwire, Victoria's Secret. You know, some very large companies that needed to continue to build rapport, impress their fans with some online visuals. And I'm going to walk you through some of the methodologies that work for the corporations, but are also going to work for the small businesses, because there's a best case strategy, there's a scenario. We're going to get you to results. Now, eventually we're going to get you to the results. We're going to get you to the money, okay? Right? That's the ultimate result, the revenue. But I want you to appreciate that there's something that comes before that. You don't walk into the store and have a salesperson come up to you and say, give me money, buy this, right? Well, maybe some stores, but that's probably not the right way to do it, right? You welcome them. Thanks for being here. Can I take your order today? Can I help you with anything, right? There's some action that comes before the money. And whatever this is how it works. Because in any type of business, there's a key word that is so fundamental, and it's trust. People need to trust you before they will do business with you. If you sell something for $1, okay, maybe I'll buy it. Because if I don't know you, if I'm not familiar with the product, because, okay, there's very, very low risk. But if your product has a higher price point or some reasonable degree of complexity, you have to build rapport with me. You have to build a relationship with me as the buyer. And that doesn't happen immediately. And it's so frustrating because we live in a fast food society. We want it to happen right now, immediately. But that's not how life works. They have to connect with you. and maybe there's a click, right? Maybe they go to a blog, maybe they go to a website. So you have to get them to click. How do you put out content that's visually enticing to get them to click? Because you can't get to the revenue until you get that first click. Maybe they need to visit your store. Okay, so how can you give them snapshots of your store, your brick and mortar, to encourage them to come visit? Because you know what? I gotta get into my car and I gotta drive and I gotta find a parking space and I gotta take care of the kids and whatever else. I'm not just gonna go to your store because you say you have a great store. Okay, there are hundreds of great stores, right? My time is valuable. How do you encourage me to come? And then maybe you have an appointment. Maybe you're into professional sales and you need a sales appointment. And you know what? I get these 20 times a week. We'd love to come visit Building Aspirations. We'd love to have an appointment with you. Well, yeah, okay, we'd love to have coffee with you. Well, okay, if I took a coffee appointment with every vendor who wanted to sell me something, I'd be having 20 cups of coffee a week. You have to convince me. And with content marketing, with some really strong visuals, you can do that. You can convince me that you're worth it. You can convince me that I can take this first step towards the revenue. Sometimes it's a call. You know, how can you convince people to actually call you or on the phone? Content marketing, all related to this. And where does it all start? If you are confused about where to start this, if you're just beginning, well, even if you've been doing this for a while, it really starts with your email list. Because you're talking about rapport building, you're talking about relationship building, you need to do this over time. It takes time. You don't get married on the first date. There's a courtship process. And the first date is awkward because you don't know each other. And then the second date is a little less awkward. And then, you know, okay, date number 20, you know, whatever, right? After a while, you get to know each other. That's email marketing. You build rapport over time, over time, over time. And can you do this other ways? Of course you could, right? But you need a system to do this effectively. Okay, and if I'm lying, I'm dying. Fred, let me check if Fred is on the call here. Fred and I were talking about this earlier this week. New client who came on board. Hey, hi Fred, yeah. And he was actually laughing about this. I'll respect his privacy. I won't share too many details. But he came on for some work with me. And at the end of our first discussion, he started laughing and he said, you know what, I'm calling you, I have your email up on the screen and I'm calling you because of the phone number in the email. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, this really works. Yeah, it does work. And that's why I've been helping my clients with this for nearly 2 decades. Back in the mid-90s it worked, it still works today. The strategy is a little bit different, but it still works. And why does it work? Well, it's cost effective, it's proven to work, and I'm going to show you just in a minute. If you're not doing email marketing, you can get started, actually for free. I'm going to invite you to a free trial in a little bit, and I'm going to promote a company called Constant Contact. I've been a strategic partner with Constant Contact for a number of years, and their monthly fees start at about $20, so they're very cost effective. Okay. And you know what? You probably spent $120 on coffee last month. Okay, so if you don't think $20 is worth it for your business, you might need to rethink some things. It's proven to work. Okay, you will see the analytics, you will see the metrics. This has been statistically, mathematically verified that it's a effective way to connect with your business, with other businesses. It's easy to use. It integrates with social. That was a question that Ray had a little easier earlier. How do I put email and social and content marketing all together? Yeah, it all works together. It's very relevant because we check our email every day. Okay, can you imagine dealing with someone and they say, "Oh, I don't have an email address," right? What? Right? That would just be so bizarre. That's how relevant it is. We just accept that everybody uses this, that everybody has an email address. And it's a great brand builder. I've had people I've had discussions with for years over email, and then we start doing business with one another, right? Over these years, they've gotten to know me a little bit, and if I have to do sales presentations, that's overwhelming. I wouldn't be able to do that physically, right? So email helps me do that. But you know what? How do you get people to open the email? How do you intrigue them? How do you connect with them? That was, I think it was Carla's question a little bit earlier. Well, if you haven't started with email marketing, you need to get started. Constant Contact help promote this event, and some of you may be Constant Contact clients, but if you're not doing email marketing, you know what? It's time to get started. And I'm going to share this little link in the chat box right now. It's also on the screen, and you can go there right now or immediately after the webinar and start with a free trial. Okay, so just experiment with everything for a couple of months, and then the entry-level package starts at about $20 if you're ready to commit. I've been promoting Constant Contact for 8 years. It's a great product. I respect it highly. This is an example of a well-constructed email marketing message. Now notice that there's not a lot of stuff on here. Okay, you have a picture, a paragraph, and a call to action. That's about it. And this right here is your general mantra for content marketing. A picture, a paragraph, a call to action. You need a visual to kind of get their attention because we're visual people. We process 80% of our information visually, and social media is, oh my gosh, it is so visual. Right? I mean, you look for the pictures on Facebook. Instagram is the fastest growing social media platform, and it's pictures. That's what it is. And then you have Snap that are just short videos, and that's huge popular with a younger demographic. And that's videos which are pictures, really, right? And then you have a little bit of text, and then a call to action. Now notice a little bit of text. This is important, and I'm going to emphasize this, that the overwhelming majority of you talk too much. Oh my gosh, stop it. Whatever you want to say, cut it in half and cut it in half again. And hand to God, I've been doing this for 20 years. Seriously, everybody wants to squeeze in one more thing. You have too much stuff in your closet, get rid of stuff. You have too much stuff in your garage, get rid of stuff. You have too much stuff in your marketing, get rid of stuff. Cut, cut, cut. Less is more. So just a few sentences of why it's valuable, and then you have a call to action. That's the initiator. Carlos says, great, I hate to talk. Well, you have to talk a little bit, but right, there's difference between talking a little bit and just being a blowhard, right? We want you to talk high value, right? And then there's the call to action here. The call to action helps get you to that revenue. Okay, if you want them to call you, you have a call to action that says, call us now, call us today, call this phone number. And seriously, you need to be very assertive because we live in a country of very short attention spans. People are not reading this, they're skimming, they're going through it really quickly, they're not reading the instructions. So if you are vague, you're going to get vague results. You know that if you walk into a restaurant and order food, you're not going to get anything because the waiter's not going to know what to do. You have to tell them exactly what type of food that you want. So when you want something specifically, ask for it. Right? Click here to schedule an appointment. Like visit this link to download the brochure, right? Whatever you want them to do, tell them that. A quick and easy to find call to action. Less is more. Here's how you can focus on the idea that less is more. Think tips. Okay, 3 ways to do this. Boom, 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 boom. Like a couple sentences, you're not going to explain everything in the world. That's why they hire you. You are the expert. Don't give away your expertise. Like, no. I mean, you have a doctor's appointment. The doctor will tell you a little bit, oh, this, that, and the other thing. But the doctor doesn't explain everything. They give you just a little bit. You don't have enough time, and you're not going to understand everything anyway. Just give them the tips. You can explain a lot with a picture, a visual. Okay, and picture can be a photo, and I use the word picture here because that's what people understand, photo, but I'm going to show you different examples of quote-unquote pictures, visuals that you can create. Create teasers. This is like an appetizer, a little bit of snack to get people excited for the main course. And then always, always, always be concise. Get to the point. I mean, if I'm lying, I'm dying. I went to a networking event a few weeks ago, and I asked this gentleman what his business was about, and he said, well, in 1968, really? You're going to go back 50, close to 50 years? Like, I didn't ask what your business was 50 years ago. I'm not writing a biography about your business. I asked what your business was, right? And I appreciate that he's excited about his business, but you know what? I'm not going to remember everything. And you're just like, you're overwhelming me. No, 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 no. Be concise. Less is more. Now, let me show you how you can take this mantra and put it into practical use. A blog is a great way to really get some extra traffic for your content marketing. You just write something of value. You have knowledge and expertise about a specific topic, so you have a blog post on your website. Now, when you write this, write it from what they need to know. You are an expert, okay, but they might not be an expert. Write what to their pain points. I'm speaking to your pain points. That's how we started the webinar. So in this example that I'm showing you, I'm talking about how social media is really a variation of word-of-mouth marketing. Now, Google loves this because it's fresh content. When you put a blog post on your website, Google says, hey, they just redid their website or added new content to their website. And Google is always looking for fresh stuff to promote. So this will give you natural or organic SEO bumps. Okay? And then also on this, there's a social media share bar. And someone was asking earlier about social media integration. Let me show you the social media share bar right here. This is a little tool that goes on top. And all of your social media, all of your marketing really needs to be like a good joke. It gets shared. I want you to create marketing that gets shared. If it's not shared, you know what that means? It means that you're boring. Sorry, but that's what it means. Now, these numbers that I'm showing you, where it says 30 on that Facebook icon right there, that means somebody clicked on the Facebook icon and posted my blog post to their Facebook page with a click of a button. Now, it's 30. Okay, the average person has 300 friends on Facebook. 30 times 300 is 900, or I beg your pardon, not even 900, 9,000 impressions. 9,000 impressions. I didn't pay for that. I didn't even tell anybody to do it. It just happens naturally, right? When you put out good content and enable and empower people to share it, they will share it. That's extra exposure for you, and that's one of the more things we want. We want more exposure. Now, look at the LinkedIn button. 81. Holy moly bajoli, right? And if I'm selling corporate consulting, corporate training, who's my target market? The people on LinkedIn. Higher budgets, I can do staff trainings for them. So those shares right there are extremely profitable for me. That's what you want. But you know what? This doesn't work unless you have good content. Okay, nobody's going to share something that's boring or not of value. The key word, sacrosanct, is value. Value, value, value. Whatever you share must have high value. And value is not determined by you, it's determined by them. And please don't confuse this with discount. Right? You're awesome, you're exceptional, you're extraordinary. Extraordinary people don't need to discount their stuff. Will you have sales every once in a while? Of course, okay? But I don't want you to be the Walmart of your industry, right? Because Walmart's just going to kill you. It's not even possible. So what you need to do is share something of high value and then people will see that you're providing high value and continue to share it. So blogging is something that you need to do. Now, at the bottom of your blog, or at the bottom of even all of your content marketing, what you need to do is have a lead capture strategy. This says, please join our email list. So this is at the bottom of my blog post. And when they join my email list, I will give them the Email Marketing Video Success Series. So this is 10 videos about how to ramp up your email marketing. So let me walk you through. Someone goes to the blog, content, reads the high value information, content, wants to connect for more high value content. They subscribe to the newsletter to get more content, and then I send them 10 videos, content, in the email. All examples of content, all super high value. Now you can do this with Constant Contact with what's called an auto campaign. So you set this up and boom, 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 those emails go out automatically. Now in this case, for me, it's videos on how to do email marketing. So whatever that value proposition is for you, that's what you use, okay? Now all of this, hey Mark, this is great, but how do you create this stuff? Like, oh, but how do I, you shot some great visuals and it's like, how do I do this, right? Well, I'm going to show you, I've explained it, I've set the foundation, now I'm going to do a live demo and I am going to show you this stuff. So what we're going to do is I'm going to transition right here from this slide and I'm going to bring up a software called Promo Republic. And this right here, I am logged into Promo Republic. Okay, now this is a content creation tool. Okay, and this, I'm going to show you how this works. Now look right here, first of all, I have all these different options right here. I've got Twitter, I've got Facebook, I've got my personal page, I've got LinkedIn here, so you can set up all of your social media accounts. Okay, so you don't need to go to all of these different accounts. Oh, I need to go there, I need to go here, I need to log into LinkedIn, I need to log into Facebook. No, it's all right here. So I'm going to click on my Building Aspirations page right here. Now, there's content that's already here. It's staring you in the face. You can post these things. Okay, so let me see. There's today's topics right here. So what's going on in the world? And so this is actually in the account. And then there's recommended for me. So it gives you different things here. Okay, and you can actually post all these things. Look how beautiful these things are. So you just find something that's appropriate for you. Okay, so let's say I'm a big fan of video marketing. Okay, so I'm going to pick this edit right here. So I go to this and I click the edit button. And this comes up. Okay, remember we talked about, oh, I don't have any design capability, right? It's right here in front of you. Boom. Okay, so this is a graphic that I'm about to post to Facebook. Oh, what size should it be? Promo Republic figures out what size it should be. It's right here at the top, you see? It's because different things are different sizes. Like if I want to put something on Instagram, it's a slightly different size. You see how it changed a little bit? And then it's a slightly different size for Twitter, right? And then, but I want to put this as a Facebook post. So I'm going right there. Okay, now I can change this up a little bit. You see where it says your logo? So I'm just going to go here. I'm going to click that. Now, you know what? I can manipulate it. I can just change it to a different color there if I want, but that's not my logo, right? So I'm going to delete it. And I'm going to bring in my logo. Now, and all these pictures are here. These pictures are here. They're in the account. Okay, you don't have to pay for this stuff. It's right here. So if I want to drag this picture over here, I can do that. But you know what? I'm going to go to Uploads and some pictures that I've already put in here, and I'm going to add my logo. Boom. Add my logo right here, and then I can size it. Boop. And I'm going to put it right here in the top. And then you know what? I'm going to just put my headshot in there just to show you. And boop. Okay, so I'm just going over here and I'm going to size it. Whoop. I put it in there twice. I click twice. I'm just going to delete that. Okay. So see, it's kind of unscrewable. Even when I screw up, you don't really screw up. So I'm just making it smaller right there. And if you want to get really fancy schmancy, there's different things you can do here. There's the brightness and the contrast. Let me just show you some stuff right here. Okay. And it changes it, right? And let me go back right here. Just put it close to 0. And, you know, saturation. I mean, depending on how fancy you want to get with this stuff, you know, so I'm just going to change it back. Just want to show you the different options here. And then I'm going to put it in the lower corner right here. Okay. Now, okay, so what we did is we customized this, and you know, this stuff right here is customizable too. So let's say that's not big enough. I want to make that bigger. So you're seeing what I'm doing. I'm just clicking. I'm not even typing anything. This is all just with the mouse. And I'm just kind of dragging and dropping this stuff here. So if you know how to work a mouse, that's kind of it. You know how to do this stuff. And you just kind of click and you just kind of do it this way, right? Not 100 hours of learning to know this stuff. You know what? That's fuchsia or something, but you know what? I'm just going to change it to white. So bam. And you know what? I'm just going to try a different font. And look, you can even pick what type of font you want right here. You know, you can just kind of scroll through and look what looks good for you. Okay, did you know? And I'm just going to kind of leave that right there. Now, you can actually download this. Michael asked, how much does Promo Republic cost? $15 a month. $15. Okay, super inexpensive, and you guys need to like subscribe to this thing, and I'll give you a link. Just, you know what, I'll give it right now, but I'll explain a little bit more. But you need to start subscribing to this yesterday, because I seriously think the company made a mistake. They need to up the price on this. It's too inexpensive, and I'm actually what's called an ambassador. So they know that I'm promoting you today, and they actually create a customized web landing page for me. So I just shared a link for you in the chat box. This is, just go to that link. It'll take you to the landing page, and just find the link where it says Get Started, and you can sign up. So here now we created this, okay, and there's all these pictures here, and you know what? There's even different text. Okay, you want to select different text right here. You know, I can do that. And just add something totally new in there, or you know what, I can add objects to this thing. You know, I can even give her a mustache. if you want to give her a mustache. Let me see where I can find the mustache. Or actually, let me just show you this, right? We just drag and drop this over there. Okay, and there we go. And, you know, let me just kind of twirl it around so that it points to the logo, Egregious Promotion. And let me just make this red right there. Boom, okay. I'm just kind of doing something a little bit silly there. Okay, you need to think through this a little bit. There needs to be some strategy around it. But look at how professional that looks, okay? And I did it right in front of you in, like, how long? 2 minutes, okay? And when we started, it was kind of 90% done. Okay, so now we can even download this if we want. See, if you want to use this in a newsletter, a Constant Contact newsletter, you would just download the PNG file or the JPEG file and then upload it to Constant Contact. But you know what? Let's not do that. Let's just use it right now. So I'm going to click the Use button. Now here's where you put in your promotion, okay? So I'm going to say, do you use video marketing? You need to connect with me if you need help. Okay, now I'm just kind of doing that on the fly. Okay, that's not too enticing. That's not too creative, but I would encourage you to put in something that really engages them. Like if some of you are doing Facebook ads, right, you really put time into creating this, somebody used the phrase catching context. Okay, do you use video marketing? Now, what's super duper awesome is you can publish this now and it posts it automatically, or we can schedule it. Okay, you add it to the queue. Okay, so what it does is it puts it into my calendar. Now, there's actually something in here called Memento. This is unique technology. I'll show you that actually helps figure out when the best time to post this is. Okay, so all I did was put this into my calendar. And I select Building Aspirations here, and then I'm going to click on Calendar right here. Okay, so this shows you all the stuff that's posted that's pre-scheduled. Okay, so this is going to actually go out at 2 o'clock today, because in the background, Promo Republic has figured out that 2 o'clock today on Facebook is a good time for me to send out this stuff. And let me just show you, it's this settings button right here. And see, Memento, see, it says I should send stuff on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, it's on. Okay, this is figured out for you. Oh, when do I post this stuff? No, there's artificial intelligence that knows this for you. See, so I click on calculated time. Look, see, this is Thursday, and it says this is military time, so don't get confused by 14. It knows the analysis from my Facebook business page that 2 o'clock is a good time for me to post. It knows that 11 a.m. and 3 o'clock on Friday is a good time. You see, it has done this stuff for you. So all you do is just put it into the queue, into your calendar, and then it knows this stuff. And then what you're going to do is you're going to also look at the statistics. It keeps statistics on this stuff, because if you're a fan of Building Aspirations, you know that you need to monitor, measure, and manage all of this stuff. You're not just going to do this whimsically. You're going to, okay, does this make sense? Now, I did a live stream on Facebook yesterday, and it said, okay, my efficiency was about 14% right here. I got some 36 views, 3 clicks, 2 likes on this video. Okay, now, I mean, that, I'll accept that. That was awesome. I think this took me 3 minutes while I was having a cup of coffee. So, okay, great. But if you spent $1,000 on this, oh, rats. Now you look at the numbers. You see, you can't evaluate your spending. You can't evaluate your budget unless you look at the numbers, right? And then this thing I posted, okay, got 0, so not so great. And this is how it goes sometimes, right? 6% efficiency, you get it. But you have to look at the metrics. Now, I just showed you just one example. Okay, there's quotes, there's promotions. So, and then let's say you need some graphics. Golly, you know, let's say I need some graphics for breast cancer. Okay, so all I do is click on breast cancer right here and click search, and it will show me photos that I can use, things related to, see, there's 29 templates related to breast cancer. And you know what, if I scroll down, there's even photos that I can use related to breast cancer. And what's super awesome about this is that you're allowed to use this stuff legally. Please don't go on Google Images and just search for something, okay? Because if you find a great picture and use it, you're actually stealing someone's intellectual property. So you don't want to do that, right? So then what you do is let's see, I'm going to select this. And I'm going to go Twitter. And I'm just going to make sure this looks okay on Twitter. So I'm pulling it up so to make sure it fits on here. And you know what? You're going to have to go to my Twitter page at Mark Mikelat after this to see what it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to use this right here. And in this case, Facebook is checked, but I'm going to check Twitter right there. Enjoy a quick tip to help your loved ones. Okay, and now I'm not going to put this in the queue. I'm just going to publish it now. And you know what? Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I still want to edit it, or maybe I want to download it, use it for something else. But I just want to publish it right now. So I just posted it right there. Okay, there was a question, can you post to multiple platforms? Oh my gosh, you sure can. So let me click on go to ideas right here, and let me show you appointment. Okay, so let's say part of what your steps are is getting an appointment. So here are some templates for appointments. So let's say, let me see if there's something for a consultation. Okay, and this is what you do. You just find the visuals that are more appropriate for you. So I'm searching for the word consult to see what there is. Okay, so I'm just going to use this one right here. So I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to bring in the logo. Boom. I'm doing it too quick. Okay, there you go. I'm bringing in the logo, and I'm sizing it, and let me put it right there. And let me bring in my headshot, and I'm sizing it, and I'm going to put it right there. Okay. And now it's defaulted to the Facebook post right here. That's okay. I'm going to use that. Boom. Okay, now I help you with marketing and sales systems. Need a no-cost phone consult? Okay, I'll be a little bit more formal. I'll say, do you need a no-cost phone consult? Okay, so I'm going to post this on my Facebook page, my personal page, and I'm going to post it on Twitter. And I'm going to put in the link right here, buildingaspirations.com/appointment. Okay, so that's actually an online calendar where people can go to schedule an appointment. I help you with marketing and sales systems. Do you need a no-cost phone consultation? So, boom, I'm just going to send it out. No, I'm going to send it out right now. I'm just going to publish it right now. Publish it. Boom. So if you go to the Building Aspirations page on Facebook and like it, I would love for you to like it, connect with me there. You'll see I just posted it there. And I just posted it on Twitter as well. Oh, Jeannie, did I misspell something, Jeannie? Oh, no. Okay, good catch. I'm doing multiple things. Let me just review the questions here real quick. Okay, can you post to multiple platforms? Yeah, we just showed you that. What are the different rules on commercial versus fun content for social media? Well, this requires you need to know a little bit more about your business, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. Jeannie made a very good point that I'm doing it maybe too quickly. Grammar, proper English, and spelling actually count. So let me go back to the slides. I'm going to leave Promo Republic right here, and I'm going to go back to the presentation. Now, the question earlier was Promo Republic, how much does it cost? It costs $15 a month. And you just go to that link right there that has been in the chat box. Just go there to that link, sign up. The process takes just a couple minutes. You want to click on the Get Started button. Click on the Get Started button. and then it's just $15 a month. And then there's more advanced packages, and as you grow in your business and get more competent with these types of things, perhaps you can move on to things that are more advanced. If you're just getting started, just get started with that package. If you're a more established business and already have knowledge about content marketing, you can certainly go for the higher level package. Now, I know some of you have some questions, and I'll continue to answer the questions and provide more value to you as we're closing out right here. But if you need more help, if you want to connect with me for some more advanced help in your business, make that appointment. The thing that I just posted on Twitter, the thing that I just posted on Facebook, that is a lead generation service. That is how I do my business development. That's how I connect with people. I offer a no charge phone consultation where you're on the phone with me and we discuss one-on-one your business. Just like we started the webinar today, I started on your needs, on your problems, what is really pressing for you from a content management standpoint. In this phone consultation with me, this business discovery session with me, we will do the same thing. We will focus on your business because I can give you some broad strokes and even some details about content management, content marketing, and how it works. But it really needs to work for your business. And you may have a big business, you may have a small business, you may sell expensive products, you may sell products that are a little bit more complex. So the manner in which you put out this content marketing may be slightly different according to your business. Like Michael asked about when you're doing these posts, what's the threshold for being funny? Great question. Well, that's really a mantra of your business, right? Are you funny in your business? Are you known for being whimsical? Then you can be whimsical on social media. But if you are super duper stoic and serious in your business and then whimsical on social media, there's an incongruence there. You see, you need to match because you're going to build rapport with these people. You're going to build a relationship with these people. If you walk into the store and you see what the store looks like online, but you walk in and it looks something totally different, right? The actuality is inconsistent with what your expectations were. So that builds disrapport. That encourages people to distrust you because it confuses people. So whoever you are, whatever you do, however you conduct your business, be consistent across all social media. And when people watch my videos, they will see me in a workshop and they will say, oh my gosh, you talk the same way in the keynote speech as you do in your videos. Yeah, this is how I talk. I'm a little self-deprecating, I'm a little bit silly, but like a professional silly. Okay, I'm imperfect and I accept my flaws and imperfections, and that's who I am. And however that matches with people, if it's not going to match with everybody in the world, but that's fine. Not everybody in the world is going to be your customer. But I want you to be authentic in your skin. You need to be who you are. And your unique you will show through. Whoever you are, you need to be that person. And unique comes from a Latin phrase. It literally means one of a kind. It's not special, it's not creative, it's one of a kind. Just by existing on the planet, you are the only you that there actually is. So you have a monopoly just by default. Okay? Now, how do you put this all together? That's what I help you with. I've written 3 books. I've done business lectures at 6 different colleges. I'm lecturing right now at Cal State University, Long Beach. So I can help you with this stuff in a coaching, a mentoring, a training, or a management relationship. If you want my company to do all this stuff for you, you can hire us and we can do it for you. No problem. Maybe we just train your staff. Maybe I just coach you along the way. Now, depending on what your needs are and depending on what your business is, right, we need to figure out how this best works for you. So if you got some value from that, please go to buildingaspirations.com/appointment, schedule an appointment with me, and get a little bit more value. All right, so there's a few more questions that came in, and I am going to address these questions to make sure that you got the most for your time here today. And thank you so much. I really appreciate that you chose to spend a little bit of time with me. I know your time is precious, and you chose to spend a little bit with me. I don't take that lightly. I work really hard to provide you super high content that is really actionable and is really going to help you in your business. When running a non-commercial post, is it okay to include a call to action with contact information? Yes, it's always appropriate to include a call to action. Absolutely. Now, whether or not you should have your contact information, I don't know. That's kind of your business, right? You don't need to go for the jugular all the time. You know, hey, you've just come to my blog, schedule an appointment with me, right? That's, you know, that's the proposal on their first date, and I know that. That's what we want. We want results. It doesn't work that way. And I've been doing this for a long time, and clients are really frustrated about this. You know, I was on the phone with a client a short time ago, and they had lost a major account, and this account was 95% of their business for 5 years. A huge company. And they were frustrated because the senior VP of marketing literally on the phone with me said, "You haven't given me anything of value that can help me." Well, the thing was, he wanted me to snap my fingers and immediately replace this billion-dollar account. I mean, I can't do that. I mean, it probably took you 10 years to build the relationships to get this account. For me to, on one phone call, do that is extremely unrealistic. So we need to build a strategy over time, bit by bit, to build relationships and build rapport with these people and send out the quality content again and again and again and again. So your call to action in your content marketing needs to be appropriate with whatever the touch level is. As people get more comfortable with you and they build more trust with you, now you can go for the appointments or the phone calls and what have you. But what this client wanted to do was send out one email and then follow up with a phone call. Okay, I don't know who you are. Like, maybe I didn't even see that email. And give me the money. No, right? You need to be patient and do this bit by bit with a well thought out strategic content marketing strategy. All right, so this has been Mark Mikelat from Building Aspirations. I am an expert partner with Constant Contact. The company is buildingaspirations.com. You have the links in your chat box. I thank you so much for participating today. If you haven't started with Constant Contact, get started. If you like the demo that you saw in Promo Republic, get started. I thank you for being here, and I'll see you on the next webinar. Bye-bye.